How good was episode 3 of The Bad Batch? Compared to the last episode, the pacing was so much better and we get some really dark moments as well. We are also finally introduced to Vice Admiral Rampart, who is spearheading the Project War Mantle, a sort of hybrid military project that bridges the gap between clones and regular conscript soldiers. At the same time, the rest of the Bad Batch crash-landed on a remote planet and are forced to make repairs before an Ordo moondragon interrupts their progress. My favorite scenes by far are those spent with Crosshair and the new Imperial Elite Squad of conscripts. Crosshair, under the influence of the inhibitor chip, is as ruthless as ever, shooting captured enemies, ordering his squad to kill civilians, and even shooting a squad member when he refused an order, all of which provided a really frightening scene. The dynamic between normal soldiers and clones is a really interesting interaction to watch, and potentially sets up a future conflict between the two groups. What we also get is an interesting comparison between Clone Force 99 and the Imperial Elite Squad on Onderron. While the Imperials initially execute their orders to the fullest extent, their initial refusal to execute the civilians show that even among Imperial soldiers there is a sense of morality. At the same time, as all of the other squad members fall in line after one of their team gets shot by Crosshair, just goes to show that while many Imperial soldiers have committed atrocities, not all of them commit these acts willingly. It was also a really nice twist that instead of having clones in black armor, Lucasfilm made the creative decision to have non-clones wear clone armor. The show has been dropping hints towards a Kaminoan subplot. It's pretty clear that the Kaminoans are interested in protecting their own business interests, which is placed somewhat under threat by Rampart's new initiative and Tarkin's own skepticism, so it'll be interesting to see where this takes us. The Kaminoans reference a future project of their own to prove the efficiency of their clones, and their work will definitely be a point of focus with the Bad Batch, seeing as how the Kaminoans rely on Clone Force 99 for its success. I don't really have much to say about the Ordo Dragon plot in this episode, but seeing how it provided more room for Omega to prove herself as a character and as a worthy member of the Bad Batch, it was nice to watch. We also get some discussion between Hunter and Omega of what her potential mutation might be, but we have yet to get a definitive answer. Although what I found really curious is the interaction between Omega and the Ordo Dragon. When Hunter meets the Ordo Dragon, it immediately attacks him. However, when Omega comes face to face with the creature, there seems to be some hesitation or understanding between the two. Now, of course, we could say that this is more to do with Omega's intuition of exchanging the torchlight for the power capacitor, which allowed for a peaceful outcome. However, it may be the case that the show is hinting towards us another reason for this interaction, perhaps suggesting what Omega's powers might be. Even though we're only 3 episodes in, we're really starting to get a good sense of where the plot is going. Obviously, the Bad Batch will at some point go out of the way to rescue Crosshair. Additionally, we're also left with the question of how the Empire transitioned from clones to non-clone soldiers. Given that even Vice Admiral Rampart's initiative doesn't produce perfect results, it remains to be seen how Tarkin and the Empire justify this transition beyond citing the cost of clone production. It would mean that for this transition to occur, something must have gone seriously wrong with the Kaminoan plans, at least big enough to force the Empire to make a rapid transition. Because even with Rampart's plan, which involves having the clones train and lead non-clone soldiers, clones are still very much in the picture moving forward. I'm currently working on a theory as to how this transition might occur, so be sure to subscribe to this channel for more future updates. As always, be sure to leave a comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I am the Lost Acolyte,
and I have spoken.